Hi there and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I hope you do come back. So a little bit about me, if you've never watched one of my videos before, I'm a seer, so I tap into past, present and future energies. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for spirit. So whatever comes through during my messages. But right now, all my messages are twin flame related because I'm a twin myself. So I've become some sort of twin flame guide right now, and that's what I'm supposed to do. So chances are, if you've been guided towards this channel for any reason at all, it's because you're either a twin flame, about to meet your twin flame, or already in some established twin flame connection and heading towards a union in the 3D. So I begin all my reading the same way. I call in my beautiful protective ancestors, my spirit guides and the archangels and ascended masters, and I say a prayer of protection around myself and my family and also yours. So let's begin. I call upon my ancestors, my spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call upon you now for guidance, clarity and protection throughout this reading for the collective. Archangel Michael, please surround this reading, my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protection at all times, as well as whoever watches this reading online, surrounding them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Metatron, can I ask that you stabilise a connection please between myself and spirit, ensuring that only clear and concise messages can come through for the collective and for their highest and greatest good at all times. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Thank you all for your love, your light, protection and guidance throughout this reading. I send gratitude and love and light back always. And so it is. Okay, now I do 3 chimes. This helps to clear the energy of the room, and I do 3 deep breaths, and that helps me connect with the divine and connect with my heart center. So feel free to join in. One more. Okay, I'm hearing a song which could be relevant to someone. I always like to say it anyway. She Drives Me Crazy. Is that song? She drives me crazy like no one else. She drives me crazy and I can't help myself. Now, I think it was the Fine Young Cannibals that sung it. I don't know if they were the original artists or not, but it's called She Drives Me Crazy. I can't remember all the lyrics, I only remember the chorus. But it's basically about someone who can't help, somebody drives them crazy basically, with passion, with desire, they want them type thing. She drives me crazy, and I hope it's crazy in a good way, not crazy in a bad way. So I'm using my Guardian Angel Tarot tonight because there's such a beautiful energy comes from using them as well. And just before I begin, I want to say hello to all my new subscribers, hello to all my regular subscribers who've been here with me from the start. Thank you for all your comments, thank you for your likes, thank you for all the love and support you give to this channel. I truly am grateful. It means so much to me, I can't tell you. And thank you to all the lovely people for donating to, look, I don't know if you call it donating, but doing the super thanks. And I mean, I'm so overwhelmed sometimes when I see that. And I do pay it forward because I have a few charities I'm going to be paying into before Christmas. So I will pay it forward towards charities and things. So thank you so much. I am truly touched by your generosity. Thank you. So that's all I've got so far. She drives me crazy. So I feel that this could be a masculine who he's maybe no longer able to resist his feminine. Similar to last night, there was a masculine who had given up the fight and having to return to their feminine. So let's see. Can I get the message for the Twin Flame Collective? Okay. Wow. 6 of Fire. Now look. So it says success, recognition, self-esteem. This, what a start. I think I should just, that's it. Thanks folks for tuning in. So to have the 6 of Fire as your first card out, that is success and victory. Wow, recognition for something as well. So let's see here. 3 of Water. Celebrations, community and friendships. Somebody has achieved something major here. There's going to be a major reason to celebrate. So let me see what's going on here. This is exciting already. I'm smiling. I can't. I'm already feeling myself grinning from ear to ear. Wow, this is going to be amazing. I do love the energy of this deck. The Empress. Now we had the Emperor card out first last night. This is an Empress who's being celebrated right now. Creative, abundant action. There's an Empress here who's been celebrated. She's done something amazing here. I'm excited to know more about what's going on here with this connection. Can you tell me a bit more about this Empress energy, please? Or is this somebody going towards an Empress possibly for victory and success and celebration? Let's see. Can I get a bit more information here? A bit more information, please, and thank you. What a start. The 6 of Fire, 3 of Water, and Empress. That is just like... Oh. Ace of Fire, 10 of Water. I actually don't believe this. No, I thought they wanted me to take the ones that were half out the deck, but they said no. So Ace of Fire. So we've got the 6 of Fire, success and victory. The 3 of Water, celebrations. There's been some achievement here, some successful achievement. We have an Empress involved here who is very creative and abundant. And we have the 10 of Water. There is, which I'm going to place on the 3 of Water. I just don't know. I actually don't know what to say here. I can't explain to you. I feel like I'm thrumming with this positive energy. I don't know what to say. It's just so beautiful. Oh my goodness. So give me a bit more here, please. Thank you so much for this guidance so far. Tell me a bit more about what's going on here. There's something really major coming in here. Look. Majorly good. So the 9 of Fire. So production, preparation and resilience. So this, look, so 3 of Air. So this is the 3 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. So somebody has fought through heartbreak, sorrow. They've needed to forgive something and heal from a situation, but they've been shown so much resilience. So this is, I think this probably is this Empress. This Empress energy here, she's dealt with sorrow and heartbreak, and she's come through. She's fought now, and she's getting her happily ever after here. Her 6 of Fire, her Ace of Fire, her 10 of Water, and her 3 of Water. She's fought through heartbreak and been so resilient the whole way. Oh my goodness. Strength. Oh, strength. So Leo energy here, so courage, that's what I feel. There's a now, as I say, switch the roles, because not all Empresses are feminine. I know that not all Empresses are female, but I will say he, she and stuff like that, because it helps to keep things straight in my head. But this is an Empress energy, a feminine energy here. So strength. She's shown amazing strength and resilience and courage to get through sorrow, heartbreak. She's been healing. There's a Knight of Air here. So there is someone coming towards her here with a romantic offer of some kind. High Priestess. A highly intuitive Empress as well. Yeah, great wisdom, intuition, strength, resilience. There's a Knight of Cups coming towards this feminine to collaborate with her. This Empress. Wow. 6 of Earth, yeah. 6 of Earth. There's somebody coming in here to give equally to this. So there's an Empress here who I feel has had the short end of the stick her whole life. She possibly has had dealt with so much heartbreak, a lot of negative energy in her life, and she's getting rewarded here because look, she's getting the 9 of Water. She's getting her wishes granted. And there's somebody coming in here who wants to express something. Somebody who's coming in here to possibly say how immature they've been, how wrong they were to disregard this Empress. This Empress is not only a High Priestess, she's an Empress, but she's also resilient, brave, intuitive, compassionate and loving towards others. She's getting, there's nothing else for it, she is getting her wishes granted. Yeah. So Knight of Air. So yeah, they've definitely, you've got a very solid offer coming in here, and the Queen of Air. So this Empress could be an air sign, but she has a Knight of Cups, Knight of Earth energy coming towards her with a, you know, it's yeah, there's a very responsible, grounded kind of energy coming in here who wants to, I feel, apologise for being immature. Now, whatever that, I don't know why, but that's what I'm feeling. Somebody was immature, refused to grow up, that kind of, you know, kind of Peter Pan kind of energy. And they're now coming in. So, yeah. So, Queen of Air. So, Ace of Earth and Queen of Air. So, somebody is coming in here to offer this Empress. Now, the Empress could be sort of in Queen of Air energy right now, which just means, I mean, the Queen of Air energy can be quite a cold-hearted, feminine energy, but it says here brilliant and experienced and humorous. So, there's obviously, in this deck, the Queen of Air just means somebody who's quite knowledgeable, who's kind of standing in their power almost. If you look at the stance of this, she's holding her sword there. She's really standing in her power now, like not taking any BS from anyone. But somebody does want to come in here for this brand new beginning. And look, we've had the word abundance a few times on a few different cards. This Empress is definitely, getting rewarded. She's definitely getting rewarded. The Hermit. So this feminine could have been in this Hermit energy for a while. Self-discovery and mentorship. Or this was her masculine. But this, I do feel that it's strange because most of my readings, the Divine Masculine comes through very heavily in all the readings. And in this reading, the feminine energy is coming through the strongest. So the feminine here has balanced her masculine and feminine energy so well, because it's almost like she's coming in a very masculine, direct way, but she's also coming in a very graceful, feminine energy as well. So she is very Queen of Swordsy, but High Priestess, kind of, but Queen of Cupsy and Empress as well. So like Justice. So there's been balance brought to something that caused this Empress a lot of heartbreak in the past. I mean, she's had to be resilient for a reason. Can you tell me why this Empress energy, can you tell me what caused this Empress energy to be in this 3 of Air Nine of Wands. Okay. Oops. Picked up the cards that were already down. Okay, so there's a few cards here. So let me see here. Yeah. So Knight of Earth, Knight of Air, Two of Air, Knight of Water. So, right, so they gave me quite a lot of cards here, but with a lot of knights. As you see, I've got 1, 2, 3 knights, okay? And the two of Airs, which is somebody who couldn't decide. So this maybe tells me there was some sort of masculine energy here who was stuck. They didn't know where they wanted to offer. They didn't know where they wanted to bring a romantic offer. They didn't know if they were wanting to come in at all. They didn't know if they were wanting to come in and speak their truth, be honest. And they didn't know if they wanted to bring in an offer. So I don't know if this and the four of water in the bottom. I mean, there was justice brought in here, and as you see, this card says the law and karma as well. So this is definitely bringing back fairness and justness to a situation, but I'm not sure what exactly happened here. Can you tell me why there was a Two of Air energy with this masculine? Two of Air energy, please. Why was there a Two of Air energy with this masculine? Why was there a Two of Air energy with this masculine? Okay. So they've given me a bit too many again. And right. Okay. So wise counsel fell in reverse. So I don't know if this masculine was taking bad advice from someone. Five of Fire come out. So that's conflict. It says conflict, annoyance and competition. Seven of Earth and Queen of Cups and Eight of Fire. So somebody was causing this masculine to be conflicted in his mind. Now it could have been conflicted over over a Queen of Cups, or it could have been a water sign that was holding. But look, there was conflict over where to invest. A lot of conflict, but the wise counsel card came out upside down, came out reversed. So, which means somebody wasn't giving this masculine wise counsel. I'll just clarify again though. Is that right? Is it because the masculine was taking advice from somebody who was keeping him in conflict over his connection here? Now this masculine so far is coming in. That's what I'm saying. The feminine energy is the most dominant energy here. So, Three of Fire. Yeah, there was somebody was giving this masculine bad advice to stop him from picking his path, to stop him from moving on to his destined path here. Because it's almost like, you know, he could see the ship going, but he wasn't entirely sure he wanted to go on it kind of energy. And it was because he was getting bad advice, basically. The Chariot's here though, so something is progressing forward. There's definitely victory and success coming in for this Empress either way. I feel that she's on the Chariot, even if the masculine's not with her at this point. But there is a masculine energy here, but he's just coming in not strongly yet. Like renewal. This connection has been rebirthed. King of Air and Two of Earth. So there's a masculine energy here. He's trying to get balance back. He's trying to prioritise things in his life that's important. He's coming in here to speak some sort of truth, because we do have the Page of Water. But look, a renewal. So it says reflection, self-evaluation and rebirth. So there is, this connection has been completely rebirthed, or this feminine and this masculine have both been rebirthed into their higher selves. But I think this connection has been renewed. This connection has been rebirthed. This is, as I say, this is a beautiful reading for a very powerful feminine and her masculine. Oh, look, he's coming in now as the King of Water. So he's been upgraded from the Knight of Water to the King of Water. So he is stepping into his, I think he has been going through some sort of transformation. And that's what happens, you know, when the feminine gets into her full power, the masculine has no option but to follow her lead. If he wants to be with her in the 3D, he has to, I mean, obviously in the 5D up to 9D, they're kind of already connected, their souls are one. You know, the two souls are one soul and they're already connected and they're already together and they're already a very powerful soul. But in the 3D, obviously, you know, physically there's a separation there. So the masculine has to catch up to the same level as the feminine does. I mean, that's why you hear probably a lot of readers saying the feminine doesn't lower herself. You can't lower your vibration to go back the way, so you just have to keep rising, because the more you rise, the more your masculine will rise with you, because they know they have to reach the same level as you to come back into union. And I feel this masculine is doing that, because even throughout the reading, he's gone from a knight to a king. So, I mean, he might end up being an emperor by the end of it. Who knows? He might end up matching his empress by the end of it. But, yeah, there's definitely been a renewal here. So, and we've got the world card in the bottom. So, a lot of reason to celebrate. A cycle's over. A new cycle's beginning. Can you give me a bit more? Can you give me a bit more on this connection? And what's going to happen when this King of Water returns to his feminine here? Can you tell me what is going to come of this situation when this King of Water returns to offer some sort of apology? The sun. Gee whiz. Oh my goodness. I don't know what to say anymore. I go like a big pool. I go like a big pool of goo inside at these romantic readings, honestly I do. And just the love is so beautiful. Yeah, look, this is what I felt. Look. There's been a total transformation of this masculine. Oh my lord. So it says endings, transformation and freedom. This masculine is finally free of whatever kept him back from his empress. I don't know who he was getting the bad counselling from. We'll check on that in a moment, but let me see. Anything else you want to add from this deck before I move on to another deck? And I'll get some more. King of Earth. He's coming as a King of Earth now. So he was a Knight of Earth and he was a Knight of Water. He's now a King of Water and a King of Earth. He's been upgraded throughout the reading. The star. Yeah. Inspiration, fulfillment and faith. This Empress and this masculine here are very, very strong in their faith. They're both very close to God. That's why there's a I mean, we're all close to God. Don't get me wrong, we're all close to God. We're all one with God. But I feel this Empress energy has really taken her faith to the next level with, you know, her practicing her spiritual work and her faith and her this sort of high priestess energy. But I feel the masculine is now too. Maybe he wasn't before, but he certainly is now. Yeah, look, the lovers. Oh my goodness. Relationship, emotions and choices. Yeah, this is a beautiful divine connection. And look, the angel, that looks like Archangel Raphael there healing this connection in the background there. Yeah, this connection has been renewed. It's coming back together. This Empress energy is getting her wishes come true. She's getting all her wishes come true and she's been blessed. I mean, she's a Queen of Earth, a High Priestess, a Queen of Air. Yeah, she's an Empress, so she's basically all queens. So let's see. Anything else you want to add, and I'll get my other deck out. This is amazing. I mean, the sun is what they're both heading for. So look, the Magician. This masculine is stepping into his Magician energy now. So it says manifestation, empowerment and preparedness. So I feel both actually are in this energy. Both these twins are in full manifestation mode. Yeah. So Page of Fire. This masculine was definitely made to be disinterested in this connection in the past from whatever. Yeah, balance, look. So that's the Angel of Balance, compromise, self-control and meditation. So definitely this, both these twins, I think they're definitely both very good at practicing on their spiritual and faith, the side of things. They find a good balance between the two with having the balance card here. Which is exactly what twins should do. Twins should be able to be highly spiritual, but also very, very connected to God and be strong in their faith and be totally connected to nature and basically all that is. I mean, it's a connection to heaven and earth. It's a connection to spirit. It's when you start to understand there is no separation between not only you and your twin, but with us in spirit, with us in the angelic realms and things. We're all interconnected. And I think this set of twins is finally coming to that realisation. I mean, the masculine's a bit late to the party, but I think he's coming to that realisation as well. So, and the Dreamer's in the bottom as well. New beginnings. Yeah, new beginnings, believing and protected by the angels. So this is kind of like the Fool card as well. So this is a brand new beginning. The angels are bringing this in. It's completely protected. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. What a reading. Oh my goodness. This Empress is she's getting everything she's ever wanted here. Whoever this reading's for, oh, I'm so happy for you. I really am. Yeah, Queen of Water's here again. Ace of Air. So this is either someone's coming in to speak their truth to a Queen of Water. 4 of Water. 6 of Air. So this is somebody moving on from feeling distracted. So 5 of Air. Right. So, right. Okay. So there has been something went on here in the past, because we have the Queen of Water's back again. So the Queen of Water, now the Queen of Water is usually a beautiful energy. I mean, as you can see, she's some sort of nurse or doctor here. So it could just be telling me there was a Queen of Air, a Queen of Water, sorry, who was just telling me there was a water sign involved here. But there's truth has come in here. Ace of Air. Somebody, maybe they were distracting this masculine, because this is a card of distraction and discontentment, but somebody is moving on from this 4 of Water energy, this being distracted and not paying attention to love. And we have the 5 of Water, so somebody was really in regret over this. And we have the 5 of Air, which is, you know, again being sort of distracted and, you know, making foolish decisions. Yeah, melodrama, resentment, mistakes. So, and then we have the 9 of Air. So somebody, as I said, somebody, when I got the Wise Counselor reversed upside down, there was somebody, this Queen of Cups energy possibly. Now, I don't know who this Queen of Cups energy is, whether she's a mother figure or, you know, an older woman that this masculine calls a mother or an auntie or something. Yeah, 10 of Air. 10 of Air and 5 of Air again. She kept this masculine definitely overthinking things. Yeah. Defensive, resisting his connection with his feminine. So this was not a wise counsellor. Yeah, 4 of Earth. Keeping, you know, keeping him distracted, maybe obsessing over him, like not letting go of him in some way. Yeah. Yeah, there was a feminine energy here. Now, I don't know who it was to this masculine, but she was Wise Counselor reversed. Yeah, she'd Wise Counselor and 4 of Cups again. So, and as I say, this Wise Counselor came out upside down the last time. And 5 of Fire and 4 of Earth and 7 of Fire. Yeah, she kept this masculine. This was a controlling feminine energy around this masculine. Now, as I say, where it was his mother or somebody, it could be somebody from his childhood, because it's the Queen of Cups energy, somebody that was kind of very nurturing towards him, but she kept him disinterested in his connection with his feminine. But that was all in the past now. I think he was taking advice from a mother, something like that. Yeah. Two of fire, the moon. Yeah. Illusions about which way to go. Page of fire. Yeah. Outspoken, analytical, Emperor. So there we have the Emperor. It's finally shown up. An Ace of Water. So this is telling a story here in itself. So I do feel she kept this masculine stuck. Because with the Two of Wands as well, she kept this masculine stuck in his head. She kept him under illusions about where he should go. He was over-analysing this connection when he should have just been opening his heart and actually feeling the connection. Because like there's Two of Air there as well. So two of fire and Two of Air. So he was very, very stuck and manipulated. But he is coming as the Emperor. But now, you know, he may have been in this logical kind of energy where he was over-analysing things. But he's now, look, Ace of Water. So he's now feeling his emotions. He's now listening to his heart. And this feminine is driving him crazy. I think that's why this feminine is driving him crazy with his... She's driving him crazy because he now is awakened to the connection. That's why I think I was getting the song. I'll need to listen to the lyrics of that song. Or watch the lyrics or read the lyrics or whatever just to find out more about it. But this is... I feel that's what this masculine is saying. This Empress has done the work and now she's kind of making her masculine follow suit. And I believe he is. As I say, he's gone from a knight to a king and then he's come out as the Emperor there as well. So, anything else you want me to add and I'll get the next my other deck of cards out. I mean this, I'll get a bit more information, but I feel this is pretty much, I'll get some extra cards though, just to double clarify, and I'll get some messages. Yeah. So look, he's definitely coming in with a romantic offer. If you see there, the Knight of Water, he's definitely coming in with a romantic offer. And look, he's going through an awakening. He's going through an awakening. He understands. So yeah, he's got a clear perspective, selflessness, and he's taken a pause when he's went through some sort of awakening, and he does know the truth now. He knows the truth, and look, he knows the truth about this Queen of Water. He knows the truth now. Yeah. Seven of Water, illusions and confusion. Yeah. Yeah. It's simple as he loves this feminine, but he was under confusion because he was getting really bad advice from a Queen of Cups energy. And I believe she's probably a Queen of Cups reversed energy. She's definitely come out as a wise counsellor reverse, so she was giving this masculine really terrible advice on his connection. But he's awakened now. So, and he's coming in, he's coming back, and look at that. Opened up on the Two of Water. Yeah, yeah, can you give me a card please of what's going to happen with this connection in the near future, please? Can you tell me a wee bit more about this connection with the near future once this masculine and this Empress come back together? But whatever happens, this Empress is getting a beautiful, abundant future, I can tell you that much. Whatever happens here with this masculine. Renewal. Yeah, I'm telling you, the connection's been rebirthed. The world. The sun. The Nine of Earth. Do I need to go on? I mean, this connection has been rebirthed and it's been renewed, and we saw the Two of Water as well. Wise counsel, wait to come out again there. Wise counsel probably this not so wise counsel told this masculine to reject his feminine. That's it. It's told him to reject his divine feminine. Big mistake. Because now she gets to watch her whether it's her son, her ex, or whoever he is, coming straight back to his feminine. And the connection being stronger than ever. Look, this wise counsel was a third party. Absolutely. I don't know why my camera seems really messy tonight. Virgo, so somebody could have been a Virgo. Any other zodiac signs here? I told you, this feminine's getting a blessing. She's getting all her wishes granted by the divine. 707 on my clock. 707 is a very spiritual number. Anything to do with sevens. Twin flame. This is a twin flame connection. Of course. Brand new cycle, 10-10. We have the new moon coming in. We have the new moon in Sagittarius, which is going to be such a powerful day this week, because it is, and for those in the UK, it's amazing because I think the new moon actually moves into new moon in Sagittarius at 23:32 at night. So 11:32, but 23:32, so it's a mirrored number, and it's on the 12/12 portal, and it's a new moon. So Tuesday is going to be such a phenomenally powerful day for all twin flames. I made the wrong choice, I regret it. So this masculine was definitely influenced by a third party who gave them bad advice, and they listened to the bad advice and made the wrong choice. Can you give me a bit more on the zodiac signs? As I say, the zodiac signs are just what's in the chart most prominently. I mean, it can be sun, moon, rising, whatever. So, you know, it's just to give a rough guideline about zodiac signs, but don't take it literally. Oh, wish fulfillment. I'm telling you, this feminine is getting it all. Scorpio. So there could be a Scorpio involved. That could be who the Queen of Cups energy is. The water sign energy. We did get the Queen of Earth as well, so there could be a Virgo here, Scorpio. Any other signs, please? Any other zodiac signs? This has all been divinely guided. Every single aspect of this has been divinely guided. Even down to the bad choices. It's all the bad choices had to be made in order for this connection to get to this point. I mean, when divine feminines go through all these heartbreaking situations, it's all necessary to help her evolve. I told you manifestations are coming in here. This feminine is getting it all. She is getting every single thing that she's ever manifested for herself, whether that's a new home, new career, new life, new location for her life, new start, her twin flame connection. She is getting it all. She is getting it all here. Absolutely. Can you give me a wee bit more here and I'll get the other deck out. So Pisces, there could be a Pisces involved as well. A lot of water. A positive outcome is on the horizon. I don't know why my camera looks so blurred tonight. It must be like condensation or something. I don't know, hopefully that's not making it too hard for you to see the reading. That's so weird, it just seems very misty, doesn't it? Let's see. Yeah, the universe is guiding this all back together. This has all been guided by the universe and by the divine. There could be Aquarius here involved and somebody with Sagittarius in their chart. There's an olive branch coming very, very soon from this masculine. Wow. Yeah, this has definitely been a... I'm just going to see if I can... I don't know if it's something on this camera or something that's... I don't know. Sorry for it's so misty. It looks like I've got... It looks like I've got some sort of filter or something, but I haven't. So, where were we? Right. I'll get a bit more advice from here. Let's see. Can you tell me a wee bit more about... Give me a few cards about this connection. What went on here? How the masculine feels, how the feminine feels. What, can you tell me what's going on here with this connection? How does the masculine feel right now towards his feminine after making this bad decision? I'll just get a few cards from this. I don't think I need to get a lot. Yeah, confusion. The masculine, it says, I feel unclear about where we stand. This masculine was left feeling totally confused. He had this unwise counsel from whoever this Queen of Water energy is, this water sign energy, and she totally confused this masculine to the point where he didn't know, like, do I love my person? Do I not love my person? Am I supposed to be with my person? He's realised though that his feminine is completely irreplaceable. And he will never ever look the chaser and broken. So this feminine, that's why we had right at the start of the tarot spread, the feminine really has been resilient in her recovery here. She was probably completely and utterly devastated when this masculine listened to really, really bad advice here from whoever this third party was. But this feminine has come back, you know, I mean, she's coming in as a chaser in this part of the reading, but I believe she hadn't chased her masculine at all. I believe when he broke her heart, she just walked away and healed herself. And she just grew on her own and worked on herself. And that is what has changed the dynamics of this connection. Soul contract and lessons to be learned. So everything happens for a reason. And it's possible this masculine had a soul contract with this other Queen of Cups energy. But he regrets listening to them. He obviously had some sort of lesson to be learned here. Disagreements. Yeah, it says, so I wish you could understand how I feel. I feel that this is more to do with the disagreements he's probably now having with this, because we did see a lot of conflict. I do feel like he's going through a lot of disagreements now with this other energy. Look, he knows now he has a soul tie with his feminine. I always feel connected to you. So he understands now there's an unbreakable connection here between the two. I mean, there really is an unbreakable, it really is an unbreakable connection, a twin flame connection. And as I say, it doesn't matter how many parlour tricks or, you know, trickery, anything like that. So shadow side and mend this connection. So I think somebody was definitely keeping this masculine in his shadow side, you know, playing with his mind a wee bit, you know, keeping him stuck in his ego, making him think that he was making a bad choice by coming towards his own divine counterpart, who is the other half of himself. So, you know, they were keeping him stuck, whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, but he wants to come in and mend this now. I feel this. I mean, there's so much love between these two, but the feminine definitely is the most powerful energy in this reading tonight, which is, it's nice. It's nice, really nice to have a very strong feminine energy here. As I say, she's both feminine and graceful in her energy, but also, yeah, look, detachment. This feminine, she knew what she was doing when this masculine broke her heart. She did not chase. She was very, very graceful in her heartbreak, I feel. She just detached herself from the drama, detached herself from her masculine and walked away. And she just worked on herself. I mean, that's what we have to do in separation. We have to grow our connection with God, spend more time in, you know, prayer, meditation. It's all a healing process. So I do feel, yeah, because like self-love, I do feel this feminine has went into this complete, yeah. So this, look, I think this masculine wants to come in now and say he wants to tell the truth about something. Things didn't work out the way he thought they would over in camp. Bad advice. Whoever took bad advice from, things didn't really work out the way he planned over there. This feminine really has, yeah, like daydream. I do feel they're both daydreaming about each other. And it's hard not to, as much as you try not to daydream of being with your person, it's hard not to, right? Because you just remember exactly how you felt when you were with them, and it's like being in a dream. So you do automatically daydream about it again, again, again. So both of them, I think, are daydreaming about each other. Which is amazing. Speaking of dream, I just feel my camera is just a bit dreamy. Okay, yeah, look, so this tells me everything I need to know. So secrets, so I haven't told you everything. Unsatisfied and indecisive. I know my inability to make decisions hurts you. So this masculine was completely unsatisfied with his decision not to make a decision. He was unsatisfied, he was stuck, he was in the two of air, he was in the two of fire. But there was a lot of secrets going on as well. He was probably taking, this was probably like a, if this wasn't like a romantic person, this was like a female friend who wanted your masculine. Now, so this probably, if this wasn't a mother figure and it wasn't a romantic interest, it was probably a female friend. Yeah, I'm overwhelmed and reminiscing. So this masculine's overwhelmed with, you know, thinking of his feminine now and about the times they shared together, but he's stressed and overwhelmed because he knows he made a really bad decision. But again, he knows his feminine is irreplaceable. He knows no other feminine will even come close to what he has with his feminine. So yeah, it just says irreplaceable and disagreements again, and ego. So yeah, there was somebody definitely made this masculine think that his feminine was replaceable. They fed into his ego. He's now understanding though. He's now understanding why this, as I say, if this isn't a mother figure, this is a female friend. Yeah, disagreements in time. Somebody was trying to keep this masculine stuck as long as possible so that his feminine would move on. Somebody was deliberately keeping this masculine stuck as long as possible so that the feminine would just give up on it, give up on her masculine. Indecisive about commitment. They were trying to stop this masculine. I do believe this masculine is daydreaming though about committing to his feminine now. But somebody was keeping this masculine indecisive about moving forward to give his feminine a commitment. And that's not going to work out very well. I hate to tell them, because this masculine is coming in stronger than ever. He's coming in now in his Ace of Cups energy. He's no longer stuck in his head. Or can you give me a wee bit more details please on what was going on here? And then I will get my Twin Flame Ascension cards. What number are we on? Oh, we're doing not bad. So let's see. Just a couple of those cards. And I've got my Shamanic Healer. Yeah, look, someone else. Very strongly coming through. This masculine took bad counsel. He listened to the wrong person. As I say, it could have been a female friend who wanted this masculine for themselves, and they told him not to commit to this feminine. They made up some lies or something about this feminine. There were some things, secrets, lies, betrayal. Give it time. So it says give it time, just in case you can't see because of my misty camera. Everything in divine timing, and let things flow. Yeah, and I think the masculine is going to come in and speak very soon. So look, there we have date night. Prepare to be wined and dined. Earth signs, so we did get Virgo, so there definitely could be a Virgo involved here. Anything else you want to tell me about this connection? So somebody, there was a third party here got involved. We've got that established. So caution and intimacy. So yeah, this masculine, and the moving card want to be there as well. This masculine is daydreaming about his intimate times with his feminine. So now, intimacy doesn't always have to be sexual stuff, but I mean, intimacy is whatever it means to you, but it definitely can mean the kind of more mushy stuff as well, you know, the snuggling up on the couch watching Netflix or whatever you used to do with your person. But they're now daydreaming about all those beautiful intimate moments they had. But it says find out more information, don't overwork yourself. So I don't know if this masculine was spending too much time kind of trying to figure things out, or this feminine has, because it's just when it's the wee cross on the heart, that means that somebody's getting themselves kind of emotionally stressed, because we did get overwhelmed with the stress in the other deck. So somebody has been overthinking it so much and trying to figure things out so much that they're probably getting themselves in a bit of a tizzy, which isn't good on your health to get yourself so worked up. And I believe that maybe the feminine was in this energy before she started to heal as well. Because you look for answers, you can't help it. Oh look, A lost loved one watches over you now. So whoever this feminine energy is, you have a very powerful loved one in the spirit world who's with you all the time, looking over you. And this is also the ancestors, of course, who are with us all the time. But when I get this card, this tells me there's definitely a very powerful loved one by your side as well. It could be, you know, a mother figure, father figure, grandmother, grandfather. So fire sign, somebody could definitely have some fire in their chart as well. Mercury retrograde, so electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So I'm not sure, I'm not good at knowing when Mercury retrograde is. I hear a lot of readers talking about it, and I don't know if we're in one now or this happened during Mercury retrograde, but that's communication problems. And I know it can go wrong. I know people can get really, really clumsy around that time. They say don't sign any contracts during Mercury retrograde. It says, like, you know, it says don't do anything you'll regret. So, like, don't bombard. So something could have happened here. Yeah, something could have happened. Because they say don't text anyone in anger. Don't blurt out anything to someone during Mercury retrograde because you will regret it. And apparently a lot of people split up during Mercury retrograde because they make a rash decision to end the connection. And then when Mercury, sorry, I'm burping. And then when Mercury retrograde ends, they're like, oh, what did I do? So something could definitely, so I'll need to Google that, or maybe somebody in the comments knows more about when it is or whether we're in one now or something. But that's definitely an important factor to this connection as well. Something that happened during that time, or it's going to happen in Mercury retrograde time or something. So can you give me anything else? So we've got earth sign, fire sign, anything else you want to give from this deck? And we did have Pisces and Scorpio from the other deck as well. Confession. Yeah, this masculine definitely wants to come in and reveal, because we did see reveal and secrets. So there is definitely some sort of confession coming in here. Now this could be a confession of love, because we had the Knight of Page. We had the Knight of Water out twice in the tarot section. So this masculine definitely wants, and you had the Page of Water as well. So they'll be back. They'll be back. Water sign. So there could be a water sign returning here. This masculine could be a Scorpio or a Pisces. And we've got gambling or addictions here. So this masculine could have had some sort of addictions that stopped him from moving into this connection as well. Spy. So somebody could be watching. Spy and move on. Somebody could be watching to see if this masculine does move on. Open up your heart. So somebody could be watching to see if this masculine moves on to his feminine, which they're going to witness. They're going to see. If they're spying, they're going to see for sure. So let me see. I will get a twin flame ascension card. So can I get an ascension card for the masculine first, please? Where is the masculine on his twin flame ascension journey, please, and thank you. Where is the masculine at on his twin flame ascension? So it's really annoying me because I look like I'm through frosted glass or something tonight. It's so weird. Can you give me a twin flame ascension card for the masculine? Where the masculine is at on his twin flame ascension journey, please, and thank you. I can't have... So I'm just singing that song in my head as I'm shuffling. The way I feel. I'm going to have to go and Google that song. So, the masculine. Oh, I had the deck upside down. That's probably why it was taking ages to come out. So, reprogram your soul, release, raise, and reclaim. So, yeah, the masculine is getting his... He is literally retrieving his soul from this situation. And I wouldn't be surprised if I go into the shamanic deck, he gets the... I can't remember, the Sweat Lodge card. This masculine has had to retrieve his soul from he's had to retrieve his higher self by going through his shadow side. So he's literally had to go through the darkness to effectively come out the other side. He's had to, yeah, I am enough. This masculine has probably listened to somebody who got in his ear and told him that he wasn't good enough for his feminine, or that the feminine wasn't good enough for him, or that something... This it's the masculine almost maybe felt like, you know, he was maybe thinking that his feminine was too, what's the word I'm looking for? Too good for him, but literally too good. Like he had a lot, this feminine obviously triggered his shadow side, and if he had addictions and things he was dealing with, whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, she was probably saying it'll never work because, you know, she won't agree with your habits, she won't ever accept your habits, your ways. She could have been making it look the masculine wasn't going to be seen to be good enough for the feminine, so she could have been making out, you know, like she could have been saying to the masculine, she'll never 727 on the clock, she could be saying to the masculine, you know, she'll always look down on you because you will never, you know, manage to exceed her expectations or something. That's what I feel. And the masculine's now thinking, no, I am enough, I am good enough for this connection. Because I do feel, look, he's now a high priest. Yeah. He's now, this masculine is now a high priest. Yeah, look. Remembering who he is. He's now remembering that he is a powerful high priest energy. He's a divine masculine. Whereas before, whoever this unwise counsel was, this Queen of Cups energy that kept him stuck, she was keeping him thinking, you know, you may as well just stay with me because at least I accept you. I accept you've got addictions. I accept you've got, you know, issues. You know, I accept that your feminine won't because she's, you know, she's too goody two shoes for that kind of thing. Something along those lines. But now the masculine's like, no, I am good enough to be with my feminine. I am good enough. I am enough. Yeah. Look, twin flame facilitator. This masculine is going to step into a role similar to mine. He is, and I've done something similar like this for a masculine in other readings. They have now figured out, they have been through the darkness, because when I get this card, this is somebody who has reclaimed their soul from the darkness. This masculine has been through the dark times. Yeah, divine order. Exactly. He's practicing patience. He's now working with the divine. He understands how necessary it is to go with the flow of the divine. Everything happens in divine timing. Everything happens the way it's supposed to. Yeah, he's a king now. He's a divine masculine king energy, high priest energy. But he was made to feel like he wasn't enough for this feminine. He was made to believe by whoever this Queen of Cups energy is, this bad advice, that his feminine would never accept him. Harmonise. He's now completely in harmony with his feminine. And look, he's coming in. Masculine twin. Karmic purge. Open your heart. So that's him. He is now coming in here. Very high vibrational. He's raised his vibration. Yeah, this masculine now understands fully. And it's all down to this feminine energy who's getting blessed. The Empress that started this reading, she is the one that's caused this change and this beautiful change in this masculine. But he definitely, so, okay, harmonise wants to, so I'll take that out. So can I get some cards on the feminine, please? Can I get some cards on this amazing Empress energy? Who kicks ass, by the way. High five. That's amazing. What an amazing reading. What time are we on? Okay. Okay, we're nearly done. We're nearly done. So, yeah, so it says clear energy blocks activating the higher chakras. So this feminine is definitely highly tapped in. So activating the higher chakras is obviously your crown, which is one of the first. I mean, we got Archangel, beautiful Archangel Metatron activates our third eye, first of all, which allows us to see clearly things that we couldn't see before. And then our crown then gets activated, which allows us to connect easier with, you know, sort of higher beings, higher realms and beings and things, and lets us hear spirit very, very clearly. And then we have the soul star, which is up higher again. And when once the soul star's lit up, then That's it. Your divine knowledge comes flooding in, your past life memories, all your connection to beings, up even, you know, 9-dimensional beings. So this feminine has definitely moved into that kind of energy, higher frequency, knowledge, wisdom, for sure. She's up there, but the masculine's hot in her heels, let me tell you. Yeah, soul merge. Yeah, this twin flame connection is actually merged together. Yeah, absolutely. Can I get some more cards, please, on this? So the karmic purge come out for the feminine as well. So she's obviously had a lot to purge away too. She may have had to, because I just saw the cleansing karma. So this feminine maybe had to clear away all her karma. While the masculine was dealing with his shadow side, she was maybe healing and clearing away past life karma. Let me see. Another couple of cards for this feminine energy, please. So, take me home, pathway to true love. So, this feminine learned to love herself first and foremost. She's been blessed because she has done the work. She's not only shown unconditional love for herself, but her masculine. And honestly, unconditional love is the key to the journey. It is like the key, like I just picture a big long key that just says unconditional love on it. That unlocks every single level. If you like, for those people that likes gaming and they like to unlock the levels, you know, whether it's, you know, on Donkey Kong or whatever you like to play. Basically, unconditional love is the key that unlocks every single level of your journey. And as soon as you move into a state of unconditional love, that's a higher heart healing has happened. And no matter, yeah, look, karmic relationships. So this feminine possibly has, before she met her twin, she obviously was in some sort of karmic situation, which was probably some sort of karmic purge she had to go through to clear away past life karma. So whoever this feminine is, she was in a karmic relationship before she met her twin. And that karmic relationship was so she could clear away her past life karma and purge out the karmics from her past. So she'd done all that work before she met her twin. So I think really she was only activating her twin to then follow suit, because I think she'd already done a lot of the work. Can I get another card on the feminine, please? Yeah, so when you start to love yourself unconditionally, and that means all your flaws, and that goes for both the divine feminine and the masculine. There used to be things about myself, I remember thinking, oh, I want to get rid of that, and oh, I'm so uncomfortable about this, or you know, that I've never liked that part about myself. Now I realised every single part of me makes me me. It makes me unique. And I now love every single part of myself, my body and everything, but I didn't. But that's what unconditionally loving yourself means. And, you know, it's, as I say, unconditional love for yourself and others, even those that have harmed you, wronged you, whatever they've done to you in the past, that is the key. Yeah. Yeah. So the last card is multidimensional healing. And so, yeah. The feminine, that's what I was telling you about, she's now fully open to all higher dimensions and everything, so she's fully up there. And the feminine is also in the energy of I am enough as well, so that is amazing. The feminine has done all her purging, her karmic purging with her karmic relationships of the past. She triggered her masculine into his awakening journey. And she's done it all. Yeah, she's done it all. Rebirth, again, another card of rebirth. This connection has been totally renewed, rebirthed and harmonised, wanted to come out again. So absolutely, this connection it's definitely the phoenix rising from the ashes here. So let me see. Did you have one more and then I'll... So it's just again saying open your heart and healing separation. So this is what I say about the healing separation. When you start to realise there is no separation, that is actually healing separation. So when you start to think, you know, although my twin and I aren't talking, we're still together. We don't see each other, but we're still together. I am enough, I am whole, I am complete, I am one with self. And the more you can say that and believe it, the more chance your connection will come back around sooner. So I'll get some love oracle messages, even though I hate trying to shuffle a big pile of hearts, but I just haven't used this deck for a while. Can we get some messages from the masculine to the feminine, please? So honour and treasure your relationship for it to be truly sacred. This is coming into union, sacred union. And look, I love that. So sacred union card, first card out. So I'm telling you, this connection is merged. These twins are totally merged. Soul merged, coming into union. Let me see. So this is a very, very powerful feminine energy. As I said, she's definitely been the main energy throughout this reading. So balance, yeah, love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So both twins could be very different here, have very different views on life, but they're saying a good balance is necessary. So can I get one more, please? Oops, that's two. Oh, you're giving me more than usual. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So you remember this first song at the start? She drives me crazy. So this masculine is coming in so passionate. You actually drive him crazy. I feel that. When it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love, which is so true. Everything, even the mistakes we make, it is all for a good purpose. So sexual union, this literally flipped out the deck there. Honour the place in one another where you're one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Ooh la la. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say to that. So soulmate and healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So, wow. I can't believe we've got sacred union and sacred sexuality. So, sexual union. So, I'll get a quick one of my beautiful little shamanic journey deck to see what comes through. Can you give me a couple of cards for the masculine first, please? Couple of cards for the masculine first, please. Wow, so this is all to do with the moon, and we have the new moon coming up on the 12th. This is to do with moon cycles and actually realizing that everything is affected by the moon cycles. This can also be a card of realizing things that were hidden. So this masculine is definitely understanding about the moon cycles playing a big part in the connection of a twin flame, because it does, the moon cycles really affect twin flames more than any other connection. So the masculine's understanding this, but also he's now feeling, he's in his high priest energy, which means he now knows the cycles of the moon are really important for his intuition and stuff like that as well. Good start. But what other cards can you give me for the masculine, please? What other cards can you give me for the masculine? We had this last night for the masculine. He's stepping into his warrior energy. This is all about letting your light shine and stepping into your divine purpose and being a warrior of God. This masculine is now becoming a warrior of the divine. And again, we had this for the masculine last night as well. This is all about facing your shadow to step out into the sun. It's like somebody who's been in hermit mode for too long and you've been told, this masculine's been told, you've hidden your light away for too long. You've hidden in the darkness, you've been in hermit mode too long, figuring stuff out. Step out into the sun and allow your luminosity and your divine purpose as a warrior of the earth to actually shine through. So, and we've got the moon and the sun card out here. Again, yin yang energy. This is a very powerful twin connection. This masculine could be a Sagittarius, but because this is a very wise owl spirit, and the wise owl spirit, again, we had the moon, and the wise owl spirit brings truth and clarity as well. He brings wise counsel, something this masculine never had from whoever this Queen of Cups is. So the owl spirit is with this masculine now. So if you know your masculine has like an owl totem spirit, then this could be about your masculine. Give me one more for the masculine, please. One more for the masculine. One more for the masculine on his shamanic journey. One more for the masculine, and then I'll move to the feminine's cards. Time. Oh my goodness. Right, okay. I just cannot do short readings. I'm terrible. I'm going to have to practice it. Okay. So, Thunder. Now, this card is amazing for me to get because I listen to, when there's masculines waking up from the Matrix, I hear the song Thunderstruck in my head. And I also hear like thunder rolling in my head. This masculine is a powerful, this is like, the thunder card is like, you know, giving me sort of Norse god energy. The masculine is now discovering the magic of the world that he never saw before. He's now understanding how magical, because this card is all about opening your eyes to the magic that is around us that people disregard. They don't see it when they're unawakened. They don't understand the magic of all around us in nature. All the mysticism that goes on around us we don't see when we're living in the Matrix. We don't actually see the magic that is around us. The masculine is now realising that. The Andean cross. So this masculine now understands as above, so below. All heaven and earth is connected. We're all one. This masculine now understands this, and that's why he's stepping into this powerful divine purpose now. He's understanding his connection to the moon cycles, everything. And as I say, he's becoming this sort of wise owl kind of leader now. Can I get some cards for the feminine before I close out this reading, please? And thank you. What a reading this has been. Absolutely epic, and it's so nice to just read a powerful reading for a feminine as well. So the feminine also, she's opening up to her magic and all the magic around her. She's loving the world. And look, the lower world card says that the feminine is actually not lowering herself. So this card is all about not, and remember I said right at the start, the feminine should never lower her vibration to meet her masculine again. She makes her masculine rise from the lower world up to her. So this feminine, this card is just saying this feminine is not going back. She's way past the lower world. She does not deal with lower vibrations anymore. And thunder for the feminine as well. This is all about, so the thunder card is really all about huge sudden changes. Like when thunder rolls, you know there's something big coming in. It's like, you know, when you hear the thunder, you just feel that tension building. The feminine understands, and probably the thunder card for her, she knows that her masculine's returning. She'll feel it intuitively. She'll feel like her masculine is now in his full, or almost at his full power. So that's epic. Can you give me another couple of cards for the feminine, please? Another couple of cards for the feminine before I close out the reading. Wow, the Holy Mountain. This feminine is really on a spiritual quest right now. Because the Holy Mountain is her actually on mission, on quest for God. And it's a really big spiritual shamanic journey. She's basically doing, I feel like she's already on a very big mission for God, but she's been highly rewarded for whatever is going on here. You know, she's really working for God now. That's what she's doing, and she's being rewarded both with her masculine returning to her, but also with, I feel she's been blessed and abundant beyond compare here. She's getting everything she's ever wanted. Can I get another couple for the feminine before I close out? Yeah, look. Remember I said about the thunder and the storm coming in? This is a card. This is the card that comes out when the storm has passed. And it's just rainbows from here on in. That is one of my favourite cards to get in this deck. This feminine. Oh, look. I told you, this is a very powerful mystical shaman. This feminine is a very powerful, she's on some sort of shamanic journey for God right now, healing journey. And she's getting nothing but rainbows all the way. Nothing but rainbows, and there's that hummingbird spirit at the bottom of the deck. So that's, you know, adventure, excitement, joy, happiness, childlike wonder. This feminine is, she's got it all. She's got it all coming to her, and I couldn't be happier. So, oh, I'm just so happy. I've actually got a sore face today. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being patient with me and always watching my big long readings. But I hope they've helped, and I hope this reaches whoever it's supposed to reach. And thank you all for your time, and I hope you've all had a lovely Sunday. So again, thank you all for subscribing, for liking, commenting. I'm just so grateful, and your emails as well. I'm so grateful for those too. So take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Have a nice night, day, wherever you are in the world. Namaste.